welcome everybody to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Now it's second down here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quick throw. The catch is made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And at first down, they go right back to him. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
Direct snap to the back. And he's got it already past the first down marker. That's a big hit at the end, but we earned a fresh set of downs. The Cowboys starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, this defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Here's the second down play. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. It's a start for the next drive. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Ball handed off. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play callers, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, if it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
They'll hand it off. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff heading left. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. Illinois lining up quickly here.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, fighting the line out. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the wideout goes in motion. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here we go on 4th down. Fights through a tackle. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The defense with more pre-snap movement. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 20. Touchdown, Illinois. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the right side. Eludes a tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And the same runner's got it again. Great move there. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. And the Cowboys will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Important second down play coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Important 3rd down play coming up. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Cowboys lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? The secondary backed up off the ball now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Hands off to the left. Fights off a defender. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And he's brought down after a short gain does not make the first down yardage. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
The pocket breaking down. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, fighting the line out. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one will be fair caught. Looks like one more play here before halftime. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cowboys will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. As the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's third down for the offense. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
They'll try the option play here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that previous play. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Illinois lining up quickly here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. On first and 10. They'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And here comes a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Cowboys will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Off the play fake on first down. And he pulls in the catch. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Illinois now operating in the red zone. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. And the Cowboys looking to run some tempo here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This offense really clicking. So here we go. Fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Quarterback drops back. Pass not complete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second. They couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. The Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, we're going to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. And the Cowboys are on the move here. Pre-snap motion from the offense.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
This is the sixth play on the drive. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is on target, caught.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a two-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains. We're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Defense is coming after him. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The Cowboys pick up enough yardage to get a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Cowboys begin a new series here, first and 10. Linebacker shifting around now. Receiver in motion now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. On first down, it's play action. Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And And they recover the onside kick. It looks like they've been practicing that one.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's the target, and it's complete.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. So great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff running right. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one.